Alrighty then, let's see if this works. Test 111. One works. What about you? Test 1 1. Come on. Alrighty then, let's see if this works. Okay. Do work. Greater good. Perfect. Let me load actually. Did I steal something? I stole something. Something unimportant. Did I steal? Leather apron. I have no idea. I probably didn't do anything. So we can continue from where we left off. So I was just playing around. I've also noticed that yesterday's YouTube stream didn't save. That's a bit disappointing. What's the time? Oh, I know what I did. I was reading books. Focused on reading all these. When picking locks, I feel the skill count 3 higher, so it will be a lot easier. Plus you can also make scrap irons. What was I waiting for? Waiting for furrow maintenance. Okay. Yeah, that's right. Waiting. Anyhow. Get this thing dogs. Soil Takov's lot. Give Ashik the digestive poke. I mean, can't I persuade him? Just drink it without having to put it in his lunch stealthily. 40 charisma. Able to persuade anybody to do anything. An exaggeration. Where is he? Yeah, D. Perfect. A herder's job. Dependent. The weather. Most common starting in April. Most commonly, they took the entrusted herd or flock. Rarely their own. More commonly, they were hired to graze others' livestock for a fee, from pasture to pasture. Sleeping in rudimentary huts or shelters over the summer, they stayed out of the pastures, returning to the village when the first. I should read these. These are actually interesting. Life far away from other people forced the herders to become adept at healing themselves and their animals. When there was no apothecary to hand, folk would turn to shepherds. That's interesting. Prostitution. Bohemia brothels were called ampèges, or house of shame, but not brothel. Prostitutes were simply called whore. The profession encompasses several categories. The most deprived prostitutes were homeless and provided services in the street. Others visited customers in their homes disguised as bread sellers, while others were at hand, even in court. Then were those who offered their services in brothels, various price categories. Clients were townsmen, officials, and nobles. Or conversely, the most vulgar clientele in the they were run not only by townspeople but often by clergy. For example, the parish priest of the Church of St. Giles under Peace and Heart. Wow, on a brothel was directly connected to a bathhouse. During the Hussite Wars, brothels were abolished, but flourished again afterward. Legalization was aided by the Roman Catholic Church, which considered prostitution a lesser evil than adultery, stating that the prostitute makes up nearly 10% of the population in papal Rome. Wow. Just like now with OnlyFans. People don't change today. There were numerous regulations and laws governing brothels in the oldest profession, as well as special taxes. There were even laws requiring considerate treatment of prostitutes and protecting them from violence. Why did I get reputation loss? It's like it's his territory. I can't even talk to him. Can I steal from her?
What are you doing? Help! He's pickpocket!
I was gonna load anyway. No point on going all the way there for nothing. I don't understand though why. Weird. So the only way to do it, to do the quest, is through the tavern. Probably in the morning. I was to guess.
What's new around here?
Siegfried the herdsboy was here. He was complaining that wolves keep taking his sheep. And that's all I'd say.
Sounds interesting. Thank you, innkeeper. Can I spend the night here?
We're not set up for that here.
I'll pay you well if you let me spend the night here every now and then.
But all I have is an old straw mattress, sir.
That's enough for me, and I'll pay you well.
Why would I want to do that though? I already have a place to sleep. Blacksmith.
What do you want?
What do you have for sale?
What can you do? Maybe next time then, sir.
Yeah, I just basically need to wait the next day. Let's finish reading. Let's start with swords. Agility. A little.
Service, sir.
beer for me. Respects.
Good boy.
Um, Wonders of Nature. Professor in skill of survival and alchemy. Me. Perfect. They are like potion alcohol effect you have active at a time. Your vitality is increased by 1 or 2. Poison specialist. Craft more arrows from a single dose of poison. It'll last on your weapon for more hits. Enthusiast. While brewing potions, your energy will slowly replenish. Oh, this one isn't. Yeah. So I'm level 10. This is 14. Secrets of the Matter. As if you brew a potion, you get 2 more. Secrets of Equilibrium. The brewing process tolerance for mistakes is less so. Yeah, this is good, but I'm not sure if I'll use it. When the time.
Here, mutt.
My thoughts are, I need to break in the tavern. Probably pour the potion in here. And I don't think I have the potion. I'll take a weak one. Innkeeper. Robert the Innkeeper. Nicknamed Rob. Festive dress. Other women. Hope bandage, I don't care. I get some food. Could sort them based on. Yeah, more like for what? God, I hate without. I hate not having that potion in the dark. I'm not gonna open up torch either. I think that's wise. Bread roll. No, what is this? A pantry? What am I doing in a pantry? Oh, Master Thief. This is beneath me. Defense. Sword. Let's hand them. Anything else? I'm just gonna stumble upon some hole, a weird crack that I don't see, because I'm greedy. Ah, 0.6 groschen. God, you guys really living it up. No. Living the good life. Die. Save. Okay. How am I carrying a work? Oh, I cut that thing. That. Okay. With that, and learn farmer's horseshoe. That's right. Cooked chicken, boiled pork liver, cooked sorts of things. So let's start eating. Today we start with some cooked. I have like 24. Right? Gives me 26. or cleaver. 6. An apple to keep the doctor away. 14. Eat some walnuts. Come here, doggy.
Look what I have for you.
What would you like?
Good boy. Good boy.
Yeah, snoot though.
Come here, boy.
Beautiful. Still at 70. Or 129. Nobody knows. A mystery to everybody. So my question is, should I wait? Let's save. Consume. Yeah. Thinking of waiting. Just wait until more. We go back to the tavern. Change my clothes. Oh, look at me looking so fancy. How would a person being so handsome preposterous would even think? Of course went okay. Can't do it here. I have no idea how to.
Look what I have for you.
I don't know, do I wait here? I don't even know how this. Oh, people are inside. Can I just go inside?
At your service, sir.
How's it going?
Just like any other day, I reckon. Wait a mo. You were here just before our maypole disappeared.
I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't do anything. I'm sorry someone stole it, but I had nothing to do with that. Just a strange coincidence.
All right. Sorry for accusing you.
How are the sheep? Do you have any trouble with wolves?
Not really. There were a few prowling around recently, but we managed to chase them off. I'm keeping an eye out for them. But other than that, herding is a bloody bore. I come here every day, eat the lunch my sister makes for me, and stare at the sheep.
I've got to go. Take care.
Aye, you too. God be with you, good sir.
How's it going?
Just like any other. Wait a mo. You.
I don't know what you're... I'm sorry, How are the sheep?
Not really. There were a few, but other than that, herding is a bloody bore. I come.
I've got to go.
Aye. Take care.
How are those sheep?
Same old, same old. Bleating and eating.
I've got to go. Take care.
Aye, you too. Farewell, sir.
My respects.
If he eats in the morning, maybe he takes more food with him. I'm still trying to figure out how to poison stuff.
Good doggy, good boy.
You going to the sheep? Hmm.
You have a kind master, eh, Mutt?
What? Give Alshik the digestive potion. Did he come back? Is he inside?
Oh, yes. That ointment of yours is a gift from heaven. Now they only ache when there's a storm coming.
That's handy, isn't it? At least you know when to round up the cattle and gather in the hay.
Aye. When I'm old and infirm, folks will come to me for the weather forecast.
I heard about this fella who always...
E. Where is E? E is behind me.
Arthur, just before it snowed.
E.
We could team up.
All we need is a bloke who can't get it up when it's going to be sunny, and we'll be the three wise men.
Oh my god.
3 cripples, more like.
Was I sneaky enough?
You mutt.
Now we wait. Okay, so it was a lot easier than I thought, but still. Now the marker is here. Why is the marker there? Wait, oh, that's the way they implemented it. They programmed it. He's gonna yell at me again. Not save and quit, just save.
Get out of here, Matt! Sod off! Eh? I'll tell on you! Stop it!
I can't talk to him. Yeah, the marker shouldn't have been even placed there. Oh, now we wait to see what will happen. Maybe that one is for next day. His food, like I placed it there, it will happen the very next day. We'll see.
May God give you health.
I think I wasted enough time. This one is a grave digger. Humans. Activity. I would want to play some dice though.
Greetings. What do you need?
Would you like to play dice?
What game would you like to play?
Let's try it with a badge. With a badge. Minors, novices. That's a lot though, 25.
How about novices?
Let's play.
Dice playing with a badge. You can make an ordinary game with dice more interesting. Using a badge. If you and your opponent have a badge at the same level, tin, silver or gold, you can make use of them during game. Every badge has different property that can affect the rules of the game. You can find these properties on the badge description in your inventory, or you can read them at any time on the following page. Doubles the points of your last throw. Gain a small amount of head start. It cancels the effect of your opponent. Badge allows you to roll one die again. For game, allow you to add one extra die to your throw. After you throw, change a die of your choosing to a 3. And if I have more points to turn. So many dice. Let's sort them based on price. Always rolls a 3, not 2, and especially not 4. Even numbers.
You silly doggy.
How many? Can I, oh, that's the last one. Okay, okay. Let's change this.
I'll be right there.
Why can't I confirm?
I really ought to make a fool of that old geezer. He'll be the laughing stock of the whole region.
God be with you.
Good day.
Oh, because I need to pick a badge. That's from painted. Lucky, lucky. Sure, let's try this one. Or pick a cheap one. Enough defense. Let's see. So, or warlords. What are more points from your turn? Warlord. There we go.
Let's see what
My
you've
wife and
got.
I are pickling cabbage. Loads of it.
Again. That's what you said last week. And the one before that.
It's good for you. Pickled cabbage drives out the
1,
black
2,
bile,
3, 4,
putting
5,
fluids in
6.
balance.
Wow.
What fluids?
Saturn and Jupiter are in a bad constellation at the moment. That churns up the black bile and makes you ill.
I can also use the badge, right?
You've been hanging around with Miller Crazel again, haven't you?
Fine then.
And what if I have?
It's not over yet.
He may be a bit odd, but everything he says is true. The other day, he told me to give the cows dark ale to drink.
What? You didn't actually do it, did you?
Laugh all you like, but if I told you they gave 3 times as much milk afterwards, you still wouldn't be impressed, would you?
Now
Wait,
I'll show you
really?
how it's done.
Aye. Take my advice and go and pickle some cabbage, friend.
Well,
And now we'll see.
I wish you well. God bless. Best of luck to
You
you.
have a kind master, eh, doggy? And now I'll fuck it all up. Or not. Done.
If this doesn't start to get interesting, I'm going to go somewhere else.
What are we gonna do?
Don't go somewhere else.
Isn't all that hay? No, that's too harsh.
Should I take these 200 or just one? What dice is it? Painted die. Let's take this one. Foreign pass. Foreign continue. Okay, score and continue.
Well, you're not afraid of anything. Ah,
My,
nothing
my,
serious.
That's what the
You didn't have
smiting of
much
Sodom
anyway.
must have looked like.
Good doggy. Good boy.
Here's
I
hoping.
was wondering if you'd lend me your bullock when it's time to sow winter grains.
I need to.
Come on, come on.
What if you lent me the bullock on the Lord's
Bro,
Day?
they're so
You're
lucky.
not going to plough on Sunday, are you?
No, and nor should you.
Except I don't have
1,
a
2,
bullock
3,
to
4,
deliver yours on
5.
any other day.
Go and
1, 2, 3, 4.
says it's all right. I'll be happy to help you, friend.
Make 500.
On my way.
I wish you well. God bless. Best of luck.
Okay, score and continue. Yeah. What do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6.
Let it be now. I want to play too, you know.
I'll have a beer.
5, 6, 3, 3.
If I was you, I'd take it.
I think this is where I stop. Foreign pass, right?
That's enough for me. Whatever.
6, 6, 6, 6, 1, 5. Foreign pass.
Respects.
Need 700 more.
Here's hoping. Hopefully I'll do it again. There, that turned out all right. Done.
What do I have? 1, 3, 3, 3. Sure. Score and pass. I don't think she's gonna make 1000. Hope not. Better not. The only I need to do is
You're always welcome.
less than 200.
Like that? It ain't going my way today.
It is not. How many do we have? We have 100. Did I risk it like this? No, I'm gonna risk it only with one. Score and continue. by 150.
Feeling better?
Oh, yes. That ointment of yours is a gift from heaven.
Have
Now
you
they
lost
only
your
ache when there's a
mind?
storm coming.
You're going to
Greetings,
lose
Mother.
everything. Well,
You have a
that's not
kind
worth
master.
mentioning.
Eh, Matt?
When I'm old and infirm, folks will come to me for the weather forecast.
I heard about this fella who always got heartburn just before it snowed. You can team up.
Oh my god.
Bloke who can't get
Here's
it up when
hoping.
it's going to be sunny, and we'll be the three wise men.
Three cripples, more like.
And now we'll see.
Done.
Four.
Well, you're not afraid of anything.
No harm done.
Come on. What? Dude, this no. This can't be. Oh, how can she be so lucky and I can't get?
Saddle up. It
Okay,
was
I'm done.
close, but now the badge is mine.
You parted. Okay, so that those get used up. I'm loading simply because I want to see what happens to the guy. Didn't even win the game. I gave him the potion. Now we just wait.
God be with you. Keep the peace. We'll stay friends.
God be with you.
Nothing to your liking. You're up early. What'll it be?
I'll have a look at your.
What can you do? Maybe next time.
Maybe. Maybe indeed. Doing there.
I thought it was... There's a powerful current. A dead man had been flowing down the river like this without anyone noticing.
He coming over?
And that's not all. The dead man had a gold chain round his neck. Can you believe it? Someone bumped him off and didn't even rob him.
What's new around?
Nothing new. It's quiet here for.
What do you?
What can you do, sir? Maybe next time then.
Greetings.
Fuck. Good to see you, friend. Just let me know.
How many hours did I spend playing dice? Parkour. Coming. Let's try waiting one more turn. Did I actually spend 3 hours playing this? What the hell? It's gone. And it didn't complete the thing. Okay. Let's have a look.
You're always welcome here, noble sir.
Good doggy.
Innkeeper, a beer.
Here it comes.
Here you go. Take it.
Heard about you.
What are we gonna do today? Guess a lot of that.
78 out of 129. Now it's 70. He didn't like it? Maybe he didn't like the food.
Here you go. Take it.
I'll give you cooked beef.
My respects.
70.
Here you go.
Eat.
Take it.
Like, I'm done. I am stuffed.
Here you go. Take it.
Cook lamb. Lamb.
Today's batch turned out well, eh?
Are you starting to regret coming to play?
Here, mutt.
It's not even playing. Now we wait.
You're always welcome here, noble sir.
Greetings.
Good day.
You're always welcome here, good sir.
Good doggy. Good boy.
took it! Yeah, you bastard. I'm gonna watch while the prank happens. Gonna lose it this time. I'm taking his little supper all the way to the sheep. This is where I save. Save. Receives a gemstone ring? What? Enjoyed your supper? They did implement it. Is he going to the outhouse? Oh no. I'll shriek. No.
Leave me alone.
You silly doggy.
Silly doggy. Okay. Time to play with sheep. Man, yeah, yeah.
Heal.
Come on, go. Go on to the clothes, you stupid sheep. They have to stick together. If they stick together, Go to the clothes. Stupid sheep. Come on. Go into the clothes.
Heal.
Who the hell do you think you are? Do you think the laundry washes itself?
Okay. Come on.
What the hell are you doing? Stop it! You hear me? Stop it!
Did we get all of them? Nope, there's one left. Where's the one left?
These furry mutts.
There we go. We did it. And now I have to push them all the way in the woods, right? I think that was the whole point. Come on, you stupid sheep, move it. Oh god. In the woods. Go back. You don't go back, you fucking sheep. Ah, there we go. That's the way. Go in the woods. In the woods. Whew. We did it. Where do we have to go here? Ambush the principals cowering as armed men approach. Should have saved. Actually, I can save it right now.
Do I know you?
Fuck! I'll kill ya!
What's that?
I can't speak.
Now you're gonna get it!
I'll punch your snout for that!
Fuck! Another one!
Become doggy. I can never save them. The innocent people. Possible. Okay. The rest I don't need. Do not care. The bow is good. Ordinary arrow. What about weapon? Did you have any good weapon? Can I repair them while they're on my horse? This would be a good question. I should be able to. In theory, they are with me. Armor skill. Good. I'm still overloaded. I need to throw. All. Um, 1.5. Let's throw this. 1. Going down, doesn't it? The more I throw, come on, get on it. Where were we? Going here.
I'm done with the sheep.
Ha ha! Great! How did it go? Tell me!
Well, I scattered their sheep like you wanted.
Yeah, perfect!
I'll shake ran like the wind after I slipped in that specialty of yours.
What a sight that must have been.
Aye. I reckon he's still throwing up. I also trampled their laundry, like you mentioned.
You did? That must have been quite unpleasant for them. They'll have to start over. You taking care of everything. You deserve a reward. And with a bit on top as well. Like I promised. Since you did such a good job.
Thanks, Oberon.
Don't mention it. You're a handy fella. But you could be even better. With my help, of course. And hey, I'm a good teacher. And listen, one more thing. We'll be meeting the Tacobites soon to discuss the pasta they stole from us. I'd like you to come with us. If you're not against it, that is.
So, what else do you have in store for those Tacobites?
I'll tell you, friend. We're going to meet the Tacobites in our pasture and try to sort it out. If we don't get through to them, we'll kick their asses. Will you come with us?
Why not? I've already stolen a maypole and scattered some sheep.
You will? You're really in it with us up your ears. Well, I reckon it won't be much fun this time. We meet in the pasture regularly, and it's always the same. I try to explain everything to Project, but he doesn't listen to me. Thieving. Thief. I suppose we'll fight then. Don't worry. When the Tacobites see you, they won't want to mess with us.
I need to sort out a few. What could you teach me?
Well, I'd say I've experienced quite a lot in my long interest in God, and now, in my old age, I have much wisdom to share.
Do you have anything specific in mind?
I could help you with the craftsmanship, you know, like when you want to make something. I also spent a lot of time with animals as a child.
That sounds good. I'd love to make use of your experience and learn something new.
It'll take some time, and maybe you could give me a forgotten in return, eh?
Tell me how to take better care of my things. How to be more handy.
When I used to run around the house, I done all sorts of things. I'll tell you something, so listen up. I won't repeat myself, so pay attention.
I'd like to learn.
It'll take some, and maybe you could give me a...
Just tell me what to watch out for, so I don't end up like you did.
I was riding a horse before I could even walk. Now listen up. I won't repeat myself, so pay attention. Oh, you pooch.
I'd like to learn.
It'll take, and maybe you could give me a...
I'd really appreciate if you could show me how to train Mutt. I reckon there's all sorts of things he could help me out with.
Of course I will. Dogs are man's best friend, and they can be very useful. I won't repeat myself, so pay attention.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
God be with you. How's the watch going?
Not too bad. It'd be better if it wasn't raining, though.
Good evening. What do you need, lad?
Show me your ware.
Woman! They look like angels on the outside, soft, gentle, and well-formed.
Greetings, my friend.
Even an honest man's head. But under this pretty skin...
What's going on around here, innkeeper?
We hold a fight club here sometimes.
And thinks nothing
I don't think...
As you, and that's
Thanks, innkeeper.
and don't think this one or that one...
Where did you say the lads who found...
near the pier.
I'm afraid I've...
Christ almighty. I told them they should have returned the treasure. Those poor lads. Such foolishness. Thanks anyway. I'll let the Troskovitz gravedigger know. He'll bury them. God be with you, sir.
Return God. Pray and beg him to free you.
Can I get something to eat and a place to sleep?
But of course, sir.
Forgiveness.
And for how long?
Brought into this world by a woman.
I'd like to stay longer.
All right, but money up front.
Let's talk about the price.
All right then.
Is this enough?
That's almost an acceptable price. Almost. I knew we'd come to an agreement. Anyone can sleep like a king here. And if you're hungry, there's some food in the pot.
Where can I find my room?
It's upstairs, right behind the stairs on the left. It's easy to find. There's a green wreath over the door. God be with you, good sir.
Greetings, good man. Will you come over here for a moment? Let's talk.
I bid you good day. What do you want to talk about?
You'll see. You won't be sorry. Could you spare a few groschen for charity's sake? I'll be straight with you. It's to spend down the tavern.
Tell me a little about yourself. If I find you to be an upright fellow, I might be willing to indulge you.
I was once a cloth merchant. You'd have been hard put to find a tailor around here who didn't buy my wares. The finest quality at the fairest prices.
So what happened?
Bad times, lad, and bad people. They robbed my cart more than once, and in the end they just drove off with it. Twice they held a dagger to my throat until I emptied my purse. So I ended up on my own, with no livelihood and no money.
I'm sorry to hear that.
But it's not that bad. Every now and then I meet someone who gives me a groschen, and then I'm good for the evening.
Your frankness is refreshing. Maybe I can dig out a few coins here.
Thank you for your generosity. May the Lord reward you. I will drink to your health and raise an ale to your horse, your dog, and your wife. I'm coming for you, ale wenches.
Girls who wash their cocks. The little wives of Kuttenberg. They love the chink of coin. Their shafts are down.
Good to see you.
Finally, a good room. What a rarity. How are we doing?
What's the hold up, innkeeper?
Come on, old pal, get a grip on yourself.
What are you here for?
What's going on?
We hold a fight club.
I don't.
As you... And that's...
Thanks, Inky.
Taking their time again.
Greetings.
Gather round, good men, so you can avoid
Okay. Baths.
danger.
Maybe I should take a bath after I sleep. It lasts long. I mean, it probably won't last long, but still. It'll feel that way. I'm gonna need.
Mein Gott!
We need to wait a bit.
My respects.
Buff Winch. That's her official title. And then preparing the water.
My respects. What can I do for you?
I'd like to use your.
What'll it be this time, Henry?
I'd like to get to know one of your pretty ba-
Don't worry. Once my girls get their hands on you, you'll...
I can't wait.
All right.
Let's talk about the price.
Certainly.
Is it cheaper? I think it's cheaper.
Is this enough?
Now that's nearly an acceptable amount. Nearly. Excellent. I'm sure you'll be very satisfied.
Look, don't try that again. I've no need for stuff like that. Oof. I'd rather wash mine as clothes than this.
kind master, eh, doggy?
What did you try, you dirty dog? Good job, Henry. I approve. Let's do the quest, the last one. Or was it here? Go to the pasture.
Gather round, men, so you can avoid danger. Hear what I say about the greatest evil of all. The one called woman. They look like angels on the outside. Soft, gentle, and well-formed.
Enough to turn even an honest man's head. But under this pretty skin there's a devil who only cares for trinkets and finery. and
True.
thinks nothing
Preach.
of stealing or whoring to get them. And don't think this one or that one may be different. They're all secretly in league. One covering up the wrongdoings of the other. Forget about women's skin-deep beauty. If thine eyes offend thee, pluck them out. If thine tongue offends thee,
Okay, you're just.
cut it out.
This is going too
Return to
far.
God, pray and beg him to free you from base desires. Beg him for forgiveness for being brought into this world by a woman.
Yeah, they are pretty filthy, aren't they? Disgusting women.
You silly doggy.
Looking for trinkets all the time. Taking advantage. Pushing us into sin. Okay.
Yeah, I keep thinking about your arguments with the Takovites. Wouldn't you and Project rather make up? You've had the pasture split in half for years, and it's worked so far, hasn't it?
You're tracking it down like the Toscovite bailiff Thruth. He kept wanting to get involved. But to say the pasture ours in front of the Takovites, that he won't do.
Well, what if I talk to him? Maybe I can convince him to help us.
I wouldn't bet on it. Last time, he told me and Project he'd put it in the stocks if we keep bothering them.
Fine then. I see there's nothing you can do.
Looks like the Troskovitz bailiff, Trush, let me start the conflict between the three, huh? And I should go talk to him. Yeah, we'll see. We shall see. I have arrived. Let's start with the fighting.
God bless you.
Oh, bless you.
Everything's arranged. So come on, let's fight.
Look at you champing at the bit. You do have the coin for a wager, don't you?
Wait, you never said anything about a wager.
Did you really think we brawl just to pass the time? Well, maybe we do a bit. But still, if you want to fight, you have to wager something.
If you say so. Here's the coin.
Great. Get your ass ready for a good kicking.
That's it?
Greetings to you two.
That was quick.
Nice. Nice. You fight better than I'd have expected.
Thanks.
But we'll see how you fare against Malik. Oh, yeah. And this is yours.
What's it going to be then?
Cool. Let's look at unarmed. Combat. Okay.
Now me. Why did you start with all this brawling?
Just look around. The mill's in the arsehole of nowhere, miles to the tavern and the wenches. Not a damn thing to do here but work.
So you rather let yourself get beaten up?
Well, I'm usually the one does the beating, see?
Well, ready to brawl?
Aye, all right. It's going to be a clean fight, see? No funny stuff.
What funny stuff?
Kicks in the balls, fingers in the nose, biting and shit like that. Try something like that and I'll rip your head off.
Don't you worry. I can hammer you without any of that.
We'll see about that. And what about the wager? Have you got coin?
Here it is.
That's the way I like it. Let's do this. Nice. Nice.
Okay. Got a perk point.
Good dog. Good boy.
Let's go. Combat. Unarmed. All attacks made during a clinch will deal 10% more damage. Okay. When unarmed fighting, you'll gain 15% more sprints in strength, agility, and vitality. Ooh. I like this. Who's next? Thank Malik for the fight. Where did Malik go? Oh,
God damn! You gave me the runaround.
You alright?
Well, a bit of liquor to ease the pain, a bit for the tummy, and I'll be alright. You're gonna be much worse off when Vera's done with you. If you wanted to train a bit before then, let me know. I can show you some tricks. And here's your wager. Spend it well.
Now it's my turn.
I heard you could teach me something.
Huh. Yeah, alright. But it'll cost you. What is this about?
Show me a wrestling trick.
Great. Let's get to it. Learning this trick will take some time.
Aw, you pooch. Now it's my turn. What are you waiting for? Come here.
So you're the toughest one here?
Aye, that's me.
Still, it's odd that the miller trains you like that, don't you think?
I just do what I'm told.
You'd rather keep things to yourself, eh?
I suppose.
I want to fight you.
Are you sure? I could break you in half.
Don't you worry about me. Well, shall we?
Well, if you say so. Got the coin for a wager?
Yeah. Here's the coin.
Get ready then. Jesus!
Yes, you are.
Shit!
Come on, you pussy. Oh, wrong one.
Fuck yourself!
Okay. Slaughter. Can you imagine? I think to slaughter the guy after a fist fight.
Well, fuck me. A stripling like you, and you whipped my ass.
You're full of surprises yourself. Not even Pa swore as much when he whacked his knee with his blacksmith's hammer.
Oh, I know. Once a fight starts, my mouth takes on a life of its own. Here's the coin you won, and go and see Crazel. He could send you to Shelly-off instead of me. I'm sorry.
Greetings, my friend.
Well, Miller, seems I defeated all the hands you have here.
Even Vera? Well, hats off to you then. Listen, what if I sent you to Shelly-off instead of him? You up to it?
Sure. Why not?
Great. I'll pay the entry fee and wager a pile on you, so you better win. And if you want to train a bit more, just punch the shit out of them sissies of mine.
125?
What's
Not
new
bad.
around here?
Nothing much, lad. At least I have...
I'll have a look at the ware.
Yay, you made your things. We can sell, we can sell, we can sell. Things first. Being handsome. Also, perfume.
I'll have a look at...
Can I sell from the horse? Gimme everything. Literally everything. Did I take books too? Nothing much to do with books. Okay, let's go back. Everything. Have a look. Change this warrior. Here. Wait. I do. Cobblers. Start with this. Do I have an armorer's kit stashed away? I might have. Found blacksmith. There. There. I want OD. Maybe I'm saving them for now. Save them for now. We will see. Materials, cobweb. Then again, I should. Before the perfume runs out. Okay, let's have a look. This one is good. This one, heavy mace, is the best, but it's two-handed, right? No, it's one-handed. Okay. Get this pair of shoes. Honestly, I really need a different pair of shoes. Something much better. No, let's look at the cut. Something tells me that it's probably kept at 30 though. Okay, what about dark? Anything better? Probably. Nope. Good.
Show me your wares.
Oh no, not this outfit. Change the outfit. This. Oh.
What do you have?
Sell. Sort them based on quantity first. One more thing. Let's go to Cobbler's Blacksmith Kit.
What do you have for...
Perfect. Now we can sell. I'm gonna keep the heavy mace. Night shield. Yeah, I should start selling at least 2. Things are too. He has 290. Good. That's a good start. These things we need to sell. Oh, nowhere. What's the time? Getting late.
Greetings to you.
Why is this all sticky?
God be with you, my friend.
Greetings to you as well. What are you two talking about then?
Ah, the worthy gent is interested in our discourse. An honor indeed.
What's your name?
My name is Henry.
Then sit, noble Enrico, and give your verdict on our dispute.
Aye, don't be shy. Come and sit with us.
It's Henry. H-E-N... whatever.
Ah, any tanner or bathhouse boy could be called Henry. Enrico is nobilissimo.
Oh, for the love of God. Will you just tell me what you were discussing?
Ah, it's just that my dear friend George here is a vulgar louse who knows as much about the art of poetry as a baying donkey.
To tell the truth, my last encounter with verse didn't end all that well.
Really? Come on, let's discuss it over a beer.
Man to man, poet to poet.
Well, I wouldn't exactly say I was...
Sit.
So, you going to tell me what you're talking about?
It's about nothing less than the very essence of the art of poetry.
And also about the fact that Michael here hasn't got his oats for ages and it's got his brain in a twist.
Kindly ignore our friend George here. He's been a simple soul ever since he was dropped on his head as a baby.
Freedom. I figured out poetry ain't to be found in inspiration from the muse. All the truth in the world is right there in ale, roast pig, and fucking.
To the point where fornication and drinking leave no time for actual composing. Better to forego the pleasures of the flesh and give oneself to art. Honorate l'altissima poeta.
Aye, aye. Keep your hair on, mate. As I said, he's not in his right mind. He once met an Italian poet, and ever since he thinks he's Dante Alighieri.
Alighieri, you dolt. So what do you think, Enrico? Where should a poet seek inspiration?
Why go looking for muses when the whole of God's green earth is filled with inspiration? Like George says, wine, women, and song. That's the only poetry you need.
I told you so. Let's drink to that. However you look at it, you, my friend, as a worldly...
And highborn.
Clever.
Experienced.
Intrepid.
Unique.
In short, just the right fella.
You might be able to help us out with something.
What are you after?
Enrico, we are in need of an adventurer.
My name's Henry. H-E-N... something.
In short, Enrico, we're in need of an adventurer. A man of action. A man of goodwill. A man of knowledge. A man.
A fucking good fella.
A fellow who helps his fellow man. Aspiring minstrels.
If only you knew, mate, what genius is sleeping in our throats. Songs just waiting for a voice to raise you to the heights of glory.
Imagine it. An ode to Henry, the hapless, hoe-wielding hero, harassing the heartless hordes of
humans?
That's it! Hark! Henry the Lionheart! The only thing missing for you to achieve glory is...
A loot! We need a loot!
All right, but where would I even get a thing like that?
In the words of the poet, una volta corre il cane, e una altra la lepre. He who seeks shall find. Or something like that.
And finding it won't be hard. We've done a bit of snooping, and there's only one in these parts.
It's hanging all forlorn on a wall at the carpenters in Troskowitz. The house directly opposite the Rathaus.
It ain't no use to him, but he won't sell it, the tight ass.
While if it were in our hands...
In our hands, it will sing like a nun on Sunday.
And it will be the torch lighting our way from this provincial purgatory to the gates of Kuttenberg.
Torch? Shit, you want to fucking burn it?
It's a metaphor, you ignorant oaf.
All right, I'll see what I can do. Please just quieten down for a bit.
God be with you, neighbour.
Good to see you.
Christ, pardon me.
I'm sorry. Greetings to you.
Tell me more about these fights of yours.
It's really quite simple. You bet some money and fight against 3 blokes in turn. Our first fighter is Hans, a local musician. He may not look like much, but he knows a few tricks. Then we have Bohunek here. He works with horses, so he has more than enough strength to spare. And then there's Fiala. A good bloke, but Dorothy, his wife, has forbidden him from fighting.
I'd like to try the fights here.
And did Crazel give you enough money?
He did. Here it is.
Excellent! Then the fights can begin. Or they could. But as I said, old Fiala is sitting at home in the doghouse. His old woman won't let him fight anymore.
So you took my money for nothing?
Easy, lad, easy. We'll sort something out. What if you tried to talk to Dorothy? You're a stranger. Maybe she won't be as sharp with you as she is with us. Go and see her. She manages the baths behind the inn. It's no more than 5 steps.
All right then. I'll see what I can do.
These two fine lads gave her a go. And when Clara had enough, they went to see Annie for a bit.
I'm looking for the barber, Fiona.
Then you found him. What can I do for you?
Well, hurry up. There's some fights to be fought. The whole tavern is waiting for you.
I know, but my Dorothy has forbidden me from going.
Forbidden? Why?
She says I have to make certain everyone's orderly and whatever. One bloke, and I'm in charge of a whole bunch of girls. Meanwhile, this is a pretty decent business. Nobody has made any problems for as long as I can remember.
And can't you just put your foot down? You're the local champion, but you let yourself be commanded by a woman. Everyone will laugh at you.
Someone's laughing at me for listening to my Dorothy? Call those fights. If they dare, I'll let my hands do the explaining.
Their shafts are damp, and wealthy blokes they welcome in their minds.
I'm at your service, sir.
What do you have for... I'd like to discuss the prop.
I'm done haggling. humble respects.
You're always welcome here, noble sir.
Good doggy. Good boy.
Wanker! Ah, dumb cock!
These are interesting skills. How many do I have? Armor will be 10 points higher at all times. This is a good one. Nature. Easier to convince others in a nice way. Again, +2 persuasion, impression, and presence. You're also more likely to try to solve crimes with him rather than going straight to the guard. But beware, the more dangerous look, more likely they will still choose to go to the guard. So I can pick one of these. As long as you don't kill anyone, your non-combat skills will be increased by 2 and your speed by 3. If you kill someone, you lose the bonus, but you regain it if you don't kill anyone for 12 hours. This is interesting. 12 hours is a lot. And this one says I just need to get into combat. I think this one is safer to get. Warmonger compared to Pacifist. I would use Pacifist more since it applies to every possible skill. But Warmonger is interesting. Then again, it's at the end of the fight, so you basically it will be applied to the next battle. I don't know about this. Now let's go for Pacifist. Yeah, I think it's better. It's safer. It's okay. I'll think about that. Oh, so I can continue getting skill points. Oh, this is so good. every 2 levels after level 20. So that means maybe it reaches until level 30, which means I will get 5 more skill points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can get everything. That's so good. If you fail to successfully return for the doorway box during Thievery minigame, you won't steal anything, but your victim won't notice you. Which one will be better? Trafficker? Stolen items in your inventory will lose their stolen status a quarter faster. Lawbreaker. If you're wanted, you get +3 strength and warfare. Plus 1 agility. Yeah, that means basically killing people. One-handed weapon on its own, you'll deal 10% more damage. Also, if I wield the torch. I don't know. Let's go with hidden pockets. Just to be safe. Ambusher is nice. If someone is unsuccessful in their search for you, they'll give up a little sooner. Okay, if you're not wearing very heavy armor, you can feint with your body and keep your opponent unsure. Finished with this. Horse Master, final stretch. When your horse is nearly out of stamina, you can spur it on with left shift to recover some of it. Perk has a hunger before you use it again. Wild Raider. While riding off-road, your horse will consume stamina. No. Maybe melee attacks. And trample. Repenter. Your dog inflicts a bleeding wound, the bleeding will accelerate. Faithful, the obedience will decrease slower. Heightened sense. It's good as well, but take time to get there. You sniff out enemies, another potential trouble. Okay, dog's best friend. This is good. Bleeding is good. Mutt's obedience will decrease 25% slower. Good too. Craftsmanship. Boyer. Bows are more powerful. Stolen weapons, armor, clothing in your inventory will lose their stolen stats 30% faster. Locksmith. And picking thievery on 3 times higher. Maybe this one is good. Keen eye. You get your gear repaired by a craftsman. I won't do that. The weapons you forge will have excellent properties and therefore take damage 20% For maintenance, your gear will be damaged slower. Helping hand. Repairs by around 20. Didn't I say I'm going to save? No, it's only 40. Oh, this one requires this one. Okay. Next one is level 60. Yeah, that's fine. Bows. Locksmith. Look at me. We're gonna wait with this. Because building for saber attack, target will bleed a quarter faster, making them easier to deal with. Whirlwind. If you fight with a short sword, not a hunting sword or saber. So this one is basically specializations. Hunting swords. Craftsmanship level count 3 times levels higher during blacksmithing. And all sword-like weapons will get 25% less damage. Ooh, this is a good one. I kinda like it. If you fight with only one-handed sword and keep the other hand free or a torch, you gain +5. Hand-on slicer. Each slicer sword combo increases your opponent's agility and strength, making it harder. Okay, this is a good one. This applies to everything. If you perform a sword combo or a master strike, you instantly regain some of your stamina. You can attack again. Okay. Combos. Heavy weapons attacks will be harder for opponents to block with a shield. Additionally, it will take less time to completely destroy an opponent's shield with your blows. When you hit an enemy with a heavy weapon, their armor will count as 10 lower. It's good. One is a good one. Stamina will recover 20% faster. Weight of memory work can affect the speed of maneuverability. And how much using this perk, your armor will weigh down 20 stones less, thus having lesser effect on your stamina. Neither the actual weight of your armor nor the carrying capacity will change. However, this is a good one. I will have nice armor. So for this one, 10 seconds. Without sprinting. Ironclad. Unbreakable. I don't even know how to feint. They haven't taught me how to feint yet. Yeah.
Look what I have for you.
Who's a good boss?
At your service. Ah, so you changed your mind?
A musician and a fighter.
When you spend as much time as I do in Kneipen und Schenken and catch so many Schläge, you learn to return them.
No, I get that. But why are you fighting for money?
I've been here a long time and I would like to travel a bit further. Every groschen helps.
Where are you headed?
Gutenberg, Prague, Wien, wherever my feet will take me. or a willing foreman will carry me. So maybe I shall end up in the next tavern, or in the Dunghaufen behind the village.
Come and fight.
Wunderbar. Ausgezeichnet. Möchtest du wetten? It's more fun when you have something to lose or win.
Here you go.
That is what I like to see. Ich schleif dir die Eier. Meine Nase.
Improved unarmed.
You gave me a beating. If you broke my Grazian finger, I won't be able to play anything for a while.
Thanks for the fight.
Ah. You too. Here are your winnings.
Thanks.
Greetings, handsome. Come over here. Did I hear right that you're going to compete in the fights at the tavern?
Aye, I'm planning to. Why?
Well, I have a favor to ask of you.
And what do you need, girl?
One of the fighters, named Bohunek, he takes care of the horses here.
What about him?
I want you to give him a proper beating, so he won't be able to sit for at least a week.
And why? Did something happen?
He often comes to see me, pretends he likes me, but last time he came drunk. He ordered a bath, something to eat and drink, but then he suddenly knocked the tray out of my hand and started groping me.
Wait, he...
No, luckily not. But when I pulled away from him, he hit me so hard I thought he'd knock my eye out.
Bastards like that should get a proper beating. Hitting girls.
So you'll give him a hiding?
You better believe it. He won't put his hands on you anymore.
Thank you. Then come and see me. I'll figure out a way to repay you.
Yanis is a weakling. Try fighting against me.
Help the Beth winch. Bohunek. Change Bohunek. Change Bohunek. Okay. Also have a thing.
What do you enjoy about fighting so much?
What do I know? Sometimes it's just fun to punch someone, and it makes quite an impression on the girls. When a man has a sound punch, a girl feels safer with him.
Well, I don't know about that. Anna said she didn't feel very safe with you.
Ah, the stories women tell. You can't believe everything.
So she got those bruises from someone else?
Why do you care if someone hit that harlot a few times? I'm sure she deserved it.
Well, at least I have a reason to beat 7 shades of shit out of you.
You just try it, you hero.
Let's fight.
It'll be my pleasure. But before we start, I'll collect the bets. Do you have any money?
I do. Here you go.
And now pray.
Pray.
Just you wait. You're going to be tasting dirt. I'm wounded. You're going down. I tell you. Show what you're made of.
Oh, you pooch.
Look at him.
God bless. Good day.
don't look like it, but you're a good fighter. Here you go. And you owe me a tooth, you cunt.
An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth.
What the fuck are you on about?
That's for Anna. And if I ever hear you touched her again, I'll use my steel instead of my fists.
All right, fine. I'll leave her alone.
Could it be? If this is the last time.
Good. F.
I think Bahunak won't be bothering you anymore.
Did you give him a proper licking?
A proper licking? That's an understatement. I beat the shit out of him.
I knew I could rely on you. Unfortunately, I can't pay you for it. I can barely make ends meet myself. But I can sew clothes and wounds.
Thanks. That'll come in handy.
And I can also teach you something. How to mix a special ointment or to make a few stitches with a needle. What do you say?
I'd like to learn something.
You have a kind master, eh, doggy?
I'd like to learn something.
What would you like to know?
The mysteries of alchemy aren't free. I'd be happy to pay for some.
Thanks. I'll teach you one trick, but it'll take time to learn it.
Okay.
Does your Dorothy hold you back a bit?
Think whatever you want, but she turned me into a decent bloke. She's only trying to keep me away from temptation.
And what were you before?
A drunken good-for-nothing who could even lose his own soul at dice.
So what did she see in you?
That's a long story, but it involves Dorothy, me, a pitchfork, and the arse of one uppity customer.
So, are we gonna fight or not?
You better believe it. But we have to bet first, right? Let's make this interesting.
The bet sounds good. Here you are.
That's what I like to see. Fight! Let me enjoy this one last time.
Holy shit, this guy hits like a truck.
You want to try me? Let me enjoy this one last time. Go fuck yourself. I'll knock your whiskers right off your...
Yeah. Improved unarmed. Good.
Dorothy was right. I should let the others do the fighting now.
Good fight. Thanks.
You're welcome, lad. You beat me fair and square. But if you want to practice anything or learn something else, come and see me. I'm certain Dorothy wouldn't mind that. Here you go. It's all yours. And from now on, I'm going to make a living through boring but honest work. Don't forget to go and see Lawrence. He has a nice reward waiting for the winner.
I'd like to learn something.
What is this?
I'd like to practice wrestling.
Thanks. I'll teach you one trick, but it'll take time to learn it.
I'd like to learn.
What is this?
I want to know your trick for lasting.
All right. I'll show you something. You silly doggy.
Well, drinking, combat, unarmed. Oh, I have one more point. After the first 30 seconds of a combat in which you are unarmed, your attacks will be 30% stronger and your stamina will recover faster. 30 seconds? Executing combo or master strike in unarmed combat, you immediately regain some of your stamina back. We have combos for unarmed. Right, down, right. Yes, we do. Ooh, this is a good one. You defeat an opponent, you're in armed combat, but only for 30 seconds. Okay. This one, 30 seconds, your attacks will be 30% stronger and stamina will recover 30%. But 30 seconds, that's quite a bit of time. I think this is the best one. After executing combo or master strike. Okay. Good. Time to collect my pride.
Greetings, my friend.
I defeated all my opponents.
I noticed, and I couldn't believe my own eyes. I thought Fiala would send you home crying, but you certainly deserve to win anyway.
Thanks.
But that still doesn't mean you're the best.
What? I won, didn't I?
Oh, aye. But I've heard from a few people in the tavern that there's this odd fella that lives near Bukovina. They say he could beat the devil himself if he ever met him.
That sounds like a tall tale.
It's no tale. They say he lives in the woods in Kopanina, and his name is... Oh, it starts with B. Bartholomew, Bronislav, or something like that.
And if I beat this Bartholomew or Bronislav?
Then there'll be no doubt you're the best fighter in the region.
What's going on around?
Nothing really new. If you're looking for work, look somewhere else.
I'll have a look at the web.
What can you do, sir? Maybe next time.
Definitely need to take a long nap. Let me see something. Does the buff apply pacifist? Yes. Didn't kill them. It's good. It kind of works with me. I don't actually want to kill. Sometimes it can't be helped. Well, I think I'm ready for this one. Go to the pasture. But I should get some health.
But now we face a far greater catastrophe.
Was there a place? A place where I could rest? Because I did take a beating.
You're always welcome here, noble sir.
Okay, fine. I'll drink. Let's see what potion. Oh, I can add it. What I need to add? Not quick finger. Maybe this one.
You have a kind master, eh, doggy?
I sleep. Isn't there anything here? Has to be something. What is that?
What brings you here?
Were you at the last mass? I didn't see you there.
Just as well. I fell asleep during the sermon.
I'm not surprised. Can I help you?
Not allowed in there. Just want to take a nap.
There's nothing. You won't come here making trouble, fella.
Not committing a crime.
I admit I was not on my best behavior. I swear on my honor that it won't happen again.
All right. No doubt it will come in handy one day to be in your good books. So, run along, but don't try anything like that again. Out! Let's go!
I need to sleep a bit.
It's time you all heard the truth. We've survived drought. We've survived...
pagan fires and failed harvests. But now we face a far greater catastrophe. You all know full well what I...
May God give you health, sir.
Everyone here knows someone who has moved away.
Oh my god, he's so far.
Come here.
I hit my dog.
Oh, don't hurt him!
He ran after that wolf. Where did she go? Good job. Did I lose? Kill the wolf. Did I lose the buff for killing a wolf? No. Perfect. Switch back to I find a nice little barrel. Clean.
Show me your wares.
Good, you have money. Perfect.
Huh. I hope you find what you're looking for next time. What are you doing? You whistler?
Bringing my horse. What I'm doing. Okay, there we go. Let's use some perfume as well. And again, if the charisma cap is 30, I don't think that it will. It.
will it be?
What do you have?
Let's sort them on way. One point one. I think that's good. Haggle.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Well, I suppose we can try.
Of course we can try.
You'll convince me with that price. I'm glad you found what you were looking for, sir.
I'm glad as well. I will be back to steal it tomorrow. Let's go to the trade. Sell the rest of the things there.
Gepriesen sei der Herr. What do you need?
What do you have for sale?
Good. Sell this. Let's actually sort them. Oh, why aren't they repaired though? Because I don't have armorers.
What can you do, sir? Was möchtest du, mein Herr?
I'll have a look.
Sell for them. Wait. How much do you have? Oh, 60. Yeah, I know why. Why does I could sell the books.
I'd like to do something about...
But... Only because it's you. That's quite a sum. Lower your price. Sehr gut. I can agree to that. Danke. Das war ein gutes Geschäft, mein Herr.
All's well that ends well.
Was wünschst du, mein Freund?
I'll have a look at...
Yeah, I need to steal everything he has. Okay, so take anything.
I was glad to be of help to you, good sir.
There's no other entrance to this place. Just have to go up the stairs and open it.
Hands off the door, alright?
I hate sweeping.
Okay, okay, don't get your panties.
You're always welcome, sir.
I came because of the arguments between Takov and Zhelyov.
What happened this time? Did old Bram piss in Project's ale barrels again like last year?
No, but they're getting ready to meet up and beat each other up.
Let them do it then! Maybe a few knocks to the skull will do them good, and they'll leave me alone.
How did the arguments between the Takovites and Zhelyevites start, anyway?
What do I know? I was a young lad back then, but it's all because of that bloody pasture. Both villages claim that it belongs to them, but nobody has any evidence. So they split it in half, but neither side is particularly happy about it.
Shouldn't you find out who the damn pasture belongs to then, Bailiff?
Why should I? Let them eat each other for all I care. In the worst case, I'll put them all in the stocks. That should sort them out.
Aye. What can you do?
I'm sure you have enough worries as is. And the Takovites and Zhelyevites are just wasting your time. Wouldn't it be worth it to sort it out?
That it would. Bandits are running wild. My daughter is leaving the house. I don't have time for those morons right now. How the fuck am I supposed to find out who the pasture belongs to? I looked in the Chronicle. Things like that tend to be there. But Bailiff Brada, who was here before me, must have been a lunatic. You'd have to be mad to make any sense of that book.
Then let me have a look. I may not be mad, but maybe I'll find something you overlooked. You won't have to worry about anything.
You want to touch such a rare book with those filthy peasant hands? Have you lost your mind?
Filthy peasant hands? Do you know how many books I've read? And I never fold corners. If there's anything actually useful in the Chronicle, I'll find it.
Fine, have it your way. Maybe you'll manage to make some sense of Brada's bullshit. But if I find out you've even opened that book too harshly, you'll have me to answer to.
What's new in the county, Master Bailiff?
I was just visited by one of the local peasants. He said he found more fresh graves behind his field, just below the village, along the road to Nabokov.
I've seen those. You talk like this isn't the first time.
That we found someone buried here? Don't even ask. I've been digging up bodies ever since that bandit gang started running rampant. Most of them are von, and that's about it.
That sounds interesting.
Clear off and don't bother me!
God be with you. Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends.
This Latin phrase looks important. Otherwise it wouldn't be written in red, would it? Fecit ordinem in regione operclavi fere. To bring order to the region with the help of an iron nail. That should help me.
And they ate them all up, eh?
You're always welcome here. Good evening. What do you need, lad?
Show me your way. A word about the price. Satisfied?
You really won't convince me like this.
That's a decent price.
Hey, innkeeper, that beer.
Too overloaded. Change.
Tell me that. What did he give you for it?
I'll be right there.
Ja! Go! Go! Ja! Ja! Quick!
Stop eating! You're a dead man!
I am a dead man. And then again, I could take them all just to repair them. That'd be a smart thing.
Here, mutt. Here you go. Take it. Look what I have for you. Is there something here? Search.
You know the odds of me finding a nail at night? Not pretty. So it would be split. What if I ask friends of did they know it?
Ave Maria.
Where can I sleep?
You can stay in the stable, next to our lodge. Take care then, and have a pleasant evening. You have a kind master, eh, doggy?
Oh, I'm gonna start off. Eat something. See what I get. Please.
I'm sorry. God bless you.
Well then, does the best forester in the land have some problems I could help him with?
Henry, you buffoon. I'm not the best in the land, but I'm in these parts, though. Know why? Because I'm the only one here. Well, apart from Varel, that is.
So you don't have any problems?
As it happens, there is something. Recently, my supplies have been running out quickly for some reason. And you know how much I like a drink when I'm taking a break on the bench behind my house.
I don't, actually. I thought the time you spent up that tree was an exception.
On the contrary. So, I need to top up my supplies. Run along to Troskovitz for a bottle or two for me. Take this coin here.
And what would you like to drink, gamekeeper of Ostatek?
I call it the poacher's hideout. Mix a goblet of mead with wine, add a bit of saffron.
I've never heard of this poacher's hideout brew before.
Hold on! Poachers! I need help with poachers, the bastards. They think they can turn the woods into their own territory, but they won't get the better of me. I'll send you after them. You're hard as nails, you are. What's more, I'll give you a decent reward for getting rid of them vermin.
That sounds better.
Aye, so I don't forget. Hand back the coin I gave you for the booze.
Of course. Here you are.
Well, are you gonna do it?
I'll help you with the poachers. The hunters will become the prey.
That's the stuff. They should be trembling already.
Tell me where I can find the poachers then, so I can pounce straight on them.
Hold your horses. I want them alive, not hacked to pieces. So don't butcher them.
I wasn't planning on killing them, you know.
Glad to hear it. You'd be surprised how many hotheads have offered to do just that. I've had enough of hearing, "They're all dead, Vostatek," and then finding out the smart arse spent the whole day in the tavern instead. So if you do kill a poacher, I want proof.
Would you like an ear, or maybe I should cut off a trophy pouch?
Ideally, some items only poaching scum have. Tools of the trade, string, gloves. No bringing me a hair from the tanner and claiming you found it on a poacher. Anyone could say that. Look, let's get to the point. We have to focus on Rock Tower Pond and the forests around it. That's where game's becoming scarcest.
Can I count on your help?
Ha, you bet. We'll divide it up into patches and make a noose no poacher will escape.
Patches? What do you mean?
I'll take the area around the gamekeeper's lodge, say. Maybe some poachers get the idea it's darkest under a candlestick. My helpers will search the smaller woods, and you take the rest. With those young legs of yours, you'll comb the forest nice and quick.
Aye, right. I get it. That's the best idea you could come up with, eh?
Aye, Henry.
Where should I look?
I already told you, didn't I? Try looking around rock to the west. It's easy, otherwise it's... And someone like me, who likes a drink...
I don't have the best memory. We made camp there the first time we came.
So you can be reminiscent. Have a swim. It's a nice, clean pond. I don't know why people don't fish there instead of poaching. Easier to catch a bite.
Let's say I go into the forest and come across some bloke. What then?
The main thing is to make sure he really is the poacher. We'd have some explaining to do if you accused an innocent man.
That shouldn't be too hard. If he's hunting, I'll seize him. If he isn't, I'll leave him alone.
That's no way to go about it, Henry. You have to be certain, right? The Rock Tower poacher, say. He tends to spend the day holed up, only coming out before dawn or after dusk. He probably knows I like to sleep in and spend my evenings having a drink. So I won't be trudging round the pond at those times.
So the best thing would be to catch him in his camp?
Aye. He'll have dead animals, hides, bones, meat. He won't be able to talk his way out of that. Them poachers have also started using signs to mark their hunting grounds. They bend a branch of some pine to make a kind of circle. But what's the point of describing them, since I've got a few samples? They're at my cottage, next to the outhouse, where I have this lean-to. Take a look so you know what to watch out for.
Where should I take the poacher?
To the Troskovitz bailiff, even though he's a bit, well... Look, I'll send him a message so he knows one. It would be just like him to let them go because you were acting without authority.
Well, you could go with me.
And leave the lodge unattended? Not a chance. Not to mention that leg of mine since I jumped down from the tree.
Oh. I understand. You'd rather stand, or rather sit, guard. I'll be off then.
Good luck, and let me know how it goes. I hope you give them what for, because I'm sick and tired of them. They've been at it for 2 months now, or is it 4?
You can count on me.
Lord be with you. Take care now.
What will it be?
I'll have a look at the...
Why are you wasting my time if you don't want anything then, eh?
A shooting range in the middle of nowhere.
People don't really come to watch, but there's usually plenty of archers. I reckon it's because nobody's ogling them here. What's more, shooting advice from Master Hunter's nothing to be sneezed at, but not everyone comes here to shoot. I've had to kick out a few people. They spent entire days here, getting drunk with Pa. Drives Ma up the wall. So I'll give you one piece of advice for free. Don't come near my Pa with booze.
Can you explain to me the archery contest rules?
It's simple. Listen, I give arrows or bolts to the archers, and they try to hit their target to get the most points. If you hit the outside ring, you get 1 point. The second ring is worth 2 points, and the bullseye is worth 5. If you miss, or you hit an opponent's target, all you get for that is egg on your face. Obviously. But if you manage to shoot off all your ammunition before the others, you get another 3 points on top. We've got 3 competition levels, from beginner up to master. The more experienced the archers, the more arrows or bolts they get, and the more they wager. Simple, eh?
I'd like to learn something.
What do you want?
Well, I know how to shoot, but I'm fine.
Thanks. I'll teach you one trick, but it'll take time to learn it. What would you like?
I'd like to compete at archery.
Your first time, eh? I don't remember your face from any previous contests. What's it to be? Longbow or crossbow?
I think it's a good day for a longbow.
All right. So what do you feel up to? Want to compete with beginners, advanced archers, or masters? Of course, it's tougher against masters, but you can win more.
Nah, I'd rather not get ahead of myself. I'll try my luck against beginners.
Fine. Of course, it ain't for free, though. Have you got something to wager?
Hang on. I'll see how much I have. Yeah, here it is. So, can we start?
Wait a while until I get the other archers. Meanwhile, you can get ready and wait for the signal.
Take up your positions. And we're off.
So what? In battle, it doesn't matter if you hit the heart or the gut.
The edge again. Sure, I was aiming for the middle.
Black again. And I'm not even trying.
You move the target, admit it.
I won again.
What can I do for you?
I'd like to compete.
Again, I suppose you want to save your reputation, eh? What's it to be?
Maybe
All right. So what do you feel up to? Want to compete?
Nah, I'd rather...
Fine. Of course, it ain't for free.
Hang on. Yeah, here it.
Wait a while until I get the...
Ready? And loose! Almost a bullseye.
Fucking hit the target for once! Hey, that wasn't so shabby. I'm doing pretty well today. Well,
Who's the greatest of them all? Who, eh?
I was hitting the wrong one.
I'd like to learn.
What is this? Why are you showing that off? Pathetic.
Greetings to you too.
You were beginning to make me nervous. How can I help you?
I'd like to.
Again? I suppose you want to save your... What's it?
Bow.
All right.
Nah, I'd rather.
Fine.
Hang on. Yeah, here.
Wait a while.
Ready? And we're off!
Hitting 2 points again. Suck! I'm not going to win at this rate.
Well, I've done worse.
Oh, come on, just one bullseye, that's all I'm asking.
Nice. Few folks are such a good shot. You deserve every last groschen.
Thank you. I'd like to compete at arch.
Again? But you only finished shooting the ball. I'm not surprised with someone who shoots as good as you do. What's it to be? Longbow or crossbow?
Crossbow. That's the best fun.
And why not? If the gent wishes to shoot a crossbow, then crossbow it is. When he brings one, that is.
I'll have a look at the wares.
Take care then. And thank...
Show me your ware. I'd like to discuss the
Well,
what would you say to...
You won't convince...
All right, I agree.
I'm glad you found what you were looking for, sir. What do you need, my friend?
I'd like to compete.
Again? But I'm not surprised. What's it to be?
Maybe...
All right. I'll get everything ready and come back when you're ready. Arrows I can give you, but I want to see you carrying a bow. Got it?
I'd like to...
Again? What's it to be?
Maybe...
All right. I'll get everything ready and find some fellas, but first you need something to shoot from. Come back when you're ready. Arrows I can give you, but I want to see...
I'd like to...
Again? What's it to...
Maybe...
All right.
Nah, I'd rather not.
Fine. Of course it ain't...
Hang on. Yeah, here it...
Wait a while until I get... folks are such a good shot. You deserve every last groschen.
Thank you. I'd like to compete.
Again, I'm not... What's it to be?
Maybe.
All right. So what do you feel like?
Let's take the good old middle road.
Fine. Of course, it ain't for free, though.
Hang on. Yeah, here it is.
Wait a while until I get the other art. Take up your positions.
And move. Shitty 2 points again. You might as well just give up with that. Slowly but surely. You might as well just give up. Shitty 2 points again. No, hold on. I nailed it. Gotcha. The black again, and I'm not even trying. Smack bang in the middle.
Nice work, friend. Here's your prize. Every last groschen.
Thank you.
Good day to you.
Here you go. Take it.
You silly doggy.
So let's find that name. Maybe my doggy will lead me. My guess is that it should be somewhere in the middle. Let's be honest here.
God grant you health.
Run!
Well, I tried. I did try. I have no idea where such a nail could be placed. Find the border nail in the patch. The nail that marks the boundary between Tachov and Zelezhov. What else? Chronicles should tell me exactly where to look for it. Did I miss it? I missed it. Troskowitz. Either way, I'll take a break for now, and I'll see if I can find it or not. I think I know how to do it. Well, I'll have to read that thing again if I really want to do it. Then again, I could also fight them, since I did get my strength up enough to be a competent brawler. So either way, the quest should be fairly easy to finish. Anyhow, that's it for right now.